Good morning, hello, how are you? All right, good morning. Don't know if my mod is in the room saying hello. All right, good morning, hope you are well. All right, we are getting started here. I hope that you are well, and happy Saturday. All right. We got to pick that intention word. I hope you're doing well. All righty. If you are new, say hello in the chat. My name is Tianna Christine. I am here every Saturday morning, 8:30 Eastern. Doesn't matter, daylight savings, non-daylight. I'm here at 8:30. All right. And I make sure that I'm here on Eastern Standard Time. Hello, Jackie. Good morning. Even if I'm anywhere else in the world, it's 8:30 Eastern. All right. We have to pick our intention word. Giving a shout out to my moderator. I know she was checking in, making sure all was well. You know, sometimes when it's live, hey, you are subject to whatever goes on when it's live. So that's just things that happen. So we're going to get ourselves going, pick our intention word. I hope that you had a good week. All right, let's see what we got here. Go ahead and give it some energy. All right. Ooh, that's a good one. Don't think I've seen that one in a while. That is a good one. All right. We got B Family. Hey, Tanisha. Hello. I'm going to put these away. Take out knowledge that was yesterday. All right. All right. And today's intention word is risk. Keep it right there. There we go. Risk. Sometimes we gotta take some risk in life. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. All right. I want you to get your blocks. Of course, I have them to my left and to my right. I think I've kind of settled on this set for now. It'll probably change, but go ahead and grab your blocks. I have them to my left and my right, and we're going to focus a little bit more on this strength building, right? We kind of did a lot of mobility within December's classes, so we want to keep with that same energy. So get your blocks. We said we're going to do blocks all this month, so get your blocks. Make sure you have them. We're going to first just start with a little bit of a warm up with them. So we're going to start seated. We're going to stay seated for a little bit, and then we're going to kick it up, all right? So go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Of course, we have to bring some mindfulness into it, so we will get to that. Oh, I love this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and slow it down just a little bit. All right, come to your mat. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out, open mouth. First, we're just saying hello, thankful to just be awake. And I hope that you are doing all right. Hopefully, you take that intention word of risk and just apply it to whatever's going on in your life at the moment. Because risk can mean so many different things. So I want you to take that however it lands for you today. Just take a second and just not overthink it, but just see how that lands on your spirit, on your heart, on your mind today. There's always so many different things that we're juggling through with life. And not to say that yoga is going to solve all of our problems, but just for this moment in time, being present, sometimes that helps to give us a little bit of clarity on things. and just help to ease that load. So as you just take a few moments here before we begin our movement meditation, what we call yoga, just giving yourself that opportunity to just mentally arrive here. Our body may be here getting settled and just getting ourselves mentally here. On that next inhale, I invite you to just take that right ear down onto the right shoulder. Gazing up maybe at the ceiling, or maybe keeping your eyes closed, whatever's comfortable. Keeping your spine long, your sit bones nice and relaxed. And taking it up to center, left ear, left shoulder. And remembering not to bring those shoulders up towards the ear. We want to keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. And keep breathing, bring it up. Take that chin down towards your chest. Releasing your shoulders away from your ears, just allowing your neck to come down. Maybe that chin doesn't touch your chest, and that's okay. Just letting your shoulders release. And on that next inhale, bringing your chin all the way up towards the ceiling. Feeling that stretch all along the front of the neck. Maybe gently parting your lips if that's comfortable. Remembering to still find length within the collarbone. Not arching your back. Just keeping your spine nice and neutral. And on that exhale, taking it back to center. We're going to begin to turn our heads all the way to the right. Maybe look behind you. You can frame the body with your hands in front and back of you. As you gently turn towards the back of your mat, looking behind you. Remembering to drop that back shoulder. And bringing it back to center. Look over to the left, look behind you. And gently take it back to center. I'm going to bring those arms up overhead. Gaze up towards the hands. I'm going to take a deep inhale in through the nose. Lift up through the chest on that exhale, forward fold. So seated forward fold, hinge forward. Bringing the hands down. Relaxing those forearms. Tucking your chin towards your chest. Feeling that stretch along the hips, thighs, lower back. Gently walking the hands over towards your right side. Feeling your side stretch. And then over towards the opposite side. That feels good to me. Gently coming back to center. We're going to start our movement now. And on that inhale, walk the hands back up toward your body. Come back up toward your seat, your sit bones, and make a circle. You can keep your hands down on the ground. You can take your hands on your hips. Whatever's comfortable, make your circle. Now you can make your circles right here. Keeping it right here. You can make them wide. Whatever's comfortable to you. This is your practice. I'm here as a guide, but this is your practice. Listen to your body. I'm not there in your body, so you have to know what's right for you, right? We don't want to take any risk with our bodies and get injured. So if it doesn't feel good, we don't go there. Hey, Twitch, hello, good morning. All right. Pause at the top, go the opposite way. Right, keep going with your circles. It's so great to have moderators. You know, they check on you, make sure you're good. I love it. All right, pause at the top. Whichever way your legs are crossed, I want you to cross them a different way. So just take a moment. Whichever one was on top is now on the bottom. Go ahead and cross it a different way. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing those forearms down. Now this side may be a little bit different because we always tend to cross our legs the way that feels comfortable first, and then we don't ever cross them the opposite way. So that's why we're getting that in right now. Release the chin down towards your chest. Walking those hands over to the right side. Coming back to center, over to the opposite side. Oh, that feels good. And on that inhale, slowly come back. Exhale it back to center. And on that inhale, gently walk your hands up toward your body. If you have your block handy, go ahead and grab your block. I'm going to grab whichever one that's closer to me. I try to keep them on my left and my right, just to have whichever one's close to me. Now, you can keep your legs crossed in this direction. You can cross them the other way. Don't worry, we're going to do both sides. So keep it here. We're going to take that block out in front of us. So the long way, palms are going to be facing. Extend that block out in front. Release your shoulders. Inhale, bring those arms overhead. Take the block overhead. We're going to release the shoulders away from our ears. Keep breathing. Take the block down in front. Take it right parallel. Inhale, bring it back overhead. Exhale, take it down. Now I want you to do this to your own breath, okay? So on your inhale, you take it up. On your exhale, you take it down. Now as you do that, I want you to notice how your body moves. How the breath is moving through your body. Is it fluid movement? Only you can determine that, so keep going. Maybe those arms are going to start to burn. This is just being aware of the breath. And every time you breathe, you move the body. The breath and the body go in sync. Exhale it down wherever you are. We're going to go up one more time. And we're going to hold here, so wherever you are, we're going to wait for you right here. On that exhale, we're going to take that block into our right hand, take it down. We're going to make a 90-degree position here with our block. You can have it palm up. Take it back up to center. And on that exhale, take it down 90 degrees. On that inhale, take it back up. One more, just like that. Ooh, I know your arms are burning. Mine's are. Ooh. Take it back up. Woof, 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 woof. Hold it here. This is our rest pose. Hold on to that block. We got another side. Down on the other side. Woof, woof, woof. Take it up. And again to your breath. Exhale it down. Inhale, bring it up. One more just like that. Woo. Bring it back up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to take that block down the long way. We're going to bring our head down on the block. Relax here. Woo. Roll out those shoulders. Relax. We're going to take 3 breaths. Now feel free, you can always adjust this block down to the medium position, whatever's comfortable to you. On that inhale, gently walk the hands back up towards the body. Grab your block. Cross your legs the opposite way. Whew. All right, you ready to do a little bit more arms? Yes? I think I heard yes. Take the block out in front, long way. Extend it out. Bring the block overhead on the inhale. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, bring it up. This is to your comfort level. Exhale, take it down. Now remember to release those shoulders. We don't want to have any pressure in the shoulders. This is to your own breath. So I'm not cueing here because everybody's breath is different. So if you feel like I'm going a little bit too fast, you slow it down to your breath. I want those arms to move as if your lungs were expanding and contracting with your arms, all right? Bring it up to your inhale. Take it down to your exhale. On that inhale, keep those arms up overhead. I'm going to grab that block with the right hand. Take it down 90 degrees. On your inhale, take it back up. On that exhale, take it down. Inhale it back up. We're going to do one more than we did on the other side. I know, don't curse me. Take it back up. Take a break here. Hold on to that block. Woo. Other side. On your exhale, take it down. Take it up. Take it down. Again, this is to your breath. We did 4 on the other side. So we got to do 4 on this side. Bring it up. Last one, wherever you are. We're going to bring it up. We all meet here. I'll wait for you. I got you. On that exhale, forward fold. Again, bring that block. We're going to take that block down for our forehead. So wherever it is, readjust it. Release those shoulders. Roll it out. Very nice. Walk your hands back up towards your body. We're going to take that block. We're going to move it over to the side. Take your feet out in front. Go ahead and flex those toes back towards your body. Flex them back. Slight bend into the knees here. And point the toes down. Point it, point it, point it. Flex the toes back. Sitting up nice and tall. Point the toes down. Flex it back. And then go ahead and give them a wiggle. Wiggle out those toes. Bring the knees in towards the body. Give it a little shake. Take the knees down to one side because we're going to come up to our tabletop position. All right. Tabletop position here. I want you to just take a child's pose because we already did a little bit of a workout before we even got down to this position. So take your knees out as wide as your mat. Your big toes are going to touch. Push the weight back into those heels. Walk your hands out in front. Forehead comes down. Child's pose. Want you to release those forearms all the way down on the ground. Maybe taking those hands to touch palms together. Bringing those hands right behind your head. Stretch out the back of your arms. On that exhale, take those hands down. Walk the gaze towards the hands. Come back up to your tabletop position. Go ahead and give it a rock here. We have our toes untucked. Go ahead and give it a little tap. We want to get that energy back into the toes. We're going to start to make our circles with our hips. So make your circles. We're getting all those snap, crackle, pops out. Now, pay attention to those wrists. We're warming up our fingers, getting that weight into our hands. And we want to get it into our fingertips, not into our wrists. So again, you're heavy on the fingers. Press into the fingers, a little bit of space in between your wrists. Any wrist pain, turn those hands out. I'm going to pause at the top, opposite way. That gaze is right down in between the hands, neck is neutral. Very nice. Come back to center. Neutral tabletop position here. On that inhale, we're going to release our body down, gaze up for our cat-cows. Exhale, arch the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, arch the spine, chin to chest. And reverse. Again, this is at your own breath. We want the breath to guide us through the practice. You can take those breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. 2 more, and then we come to a neutral tabletop position. I'll meet you here in a nice neutral tabletop position. We wrap those triceps back. I want you to extend out that right leg, extend it out behind you. We're going to hover it off the mat. If that's not comfortable, just go ahead and keep that toe down. We're squaring our hips off, so those hips are going to square towards the mat. We're going to bring the knee in towards the chest, arch the spine, extend it out. Now you're welcome to have your hands on a block here. If you use the block, that's going to get you a little bit higher. Make it a little bit easier to bring that knee through. Extend it out. So you're welcome to use the blocks here. Bring the knee in and extend it out. 2 more just like that. Last one. We'll extend that leg out, bring it down, give it a rock. Same thing on the other side. Remember, wrapping those triceps back. We extend out the left leg. Get comfortable, get that hip nice and neutral. Bring the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, extend it out. And bring it in. And take it out. Bring it in. Take it out. I'm not going to cue. I want you to do this to your own breath. We got 2 more wherever you are. We extend that leg out, lower it down, rock those knees, extend the feet out, child's pose, knees come out wide, shift the hips back towards the heels. If you're on the blocks, come off the blocks, shift the weight back. Forehead comes down. On that inhale, we walk the hands back towards the body. If it's too uncomfortable to have a seat on your heels, feel free to bring that block behind you. You can have a seat on the heels, open up the thighs here, give it a little rock from left to right. Very nice. Bring the hands forward. We take our child's pose. This is our first child's pose, so pedal out the feet. Keep that bend into your knees. Moving opposite knees. That head is down. And when you're ready to bring those heels to stillness, we shift the weight back towards the heels. Walk the gaze up towards the belly, tucking the chin in towards the chest. Release those shoulders. We don't want to sink into our shoulders, but we don't want to have them all the way up against our ears where our spine is rounded. We want to shift that weight back. I want you to take 2 more breaths. Really letting your body get comfortable here in this posture. And on that next inhale, we're going to walk our hands towards the back of the mat. First downward facing dog, it's always good to walk it towards the back. Keep the bend into the knees, belly on the thigh. Grab opposite elbows. Give it a little rock from left to right. On that exhale, release the hands down. We're slowly going to curl up 1 vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Press into the feet. That head is going to come up last. Bring the arms up overhead, extended mountain. On that exhale, lower the hands down. Go ahead and rock it as we take it up towards the front of our mat. If you have your blocks, go ahead and get them handy. All right, bring them right here towards the side of your mat. We are going to be using them in a second, but we want to really warm up that body with the sun salutation. So we're going to do 4 sun salutations. All right, on that inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Take a flat back. We step back, we transition and flow through. If you don't want to flow, we meet in downward facing dog. Don't worry about this part here. You take your flow however you like, because this is your practice. Again, as we meet here in downward facing dog, let's take 2 more breaths. Now, the purpose of this is not to get those heels down on the ground. It's okay if the heels are still up. You just release, shift the weight back. It comes over time. This is a practice, not a perfect. Forward fold. Forward fold is the front or back of the mat, whatever's comfortable to you. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Take a flat back. Step back, flow it out. Let's take 2 breaths together. Forward fold. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant the hands, step back, flow it out. It is perfectly okay to say, maybe I wanted to do downward facing dog, chaturanga, all that, and now I don't. That's okay. Let's take our 2 breaths here. Forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Last one. Forward fold. Taking a flat back. Plant the hands, step back. We meet in downward facing dog. take our 2 breaths together. Forward fold. On that inhale, we grab our block. Take our blocks. If you only have 1, that's okay. But if you have 2, just go ahead and keep them parallel right here by your feet. Curl all the way up. Bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold, and bring those hands onto the blocks. I want you to take a flat back after your forward fold. So come all the way down, take your hands on your blocks, come into your forward fold, then take your flat back here. Now I want you to wrap those triceps back. So wherever you are, depending on how your arms are faced, I want you to bring those arms off to the side where you're holding it just like this on the side. Wrap those triceps back. So wrap your triceps back. Nice flat back here. Keep that bend in the knee if you need it. Very nice. On that exhale, we step our right foot back just slightly as we come into our pyramid pose here. Now you can walk those blocks in towards the feet to frame that foot. On that exhale, we hinge forward, taking our head down towards our knee. We get comfortable here. Now, if you just want to hang out right here, that's all right. Remember to keep those triceps wrapped back, your shoulders are released, and you come down to your comfort level. If there's any pain here in the hip, leg, inner thigh, you just bring it up just a little bit. Listen to your body. If you can, gaze back towards that back foot. Come to a flat back as you press into the blocks, taking a flat back. On that exhale, forward fold right back into that pyramid pose here, bringing your head down. It's really nice to stretch out that front leg. Releasing your head, letting it get comfortable. On that inhale, take your flat back. We're going to bring that back foot back up into that flat back, which we started. You can bring that block forward to make it comfortable for you. On that exhale, we take our forward fold, both feet forward, forward fold. On that inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, step the opposite foot back. Again, you can bring those blocks closer, get comfortable here, squaring your hips. On that exhale, lower your head down. Now, these stretches are meant to be just nice and gentle. If you're feeling any pain, I want you to bring your body back up. You can always reset, keeping those toes gripped into the mat, and then release your body down. Get comfortable here. This is where you get into that comfort level of where your body is. Keep going. We're going to bring it up. Take a flat back. Wherever you are, remember and wrap those triceps back. On that exhale, we come right back into that forward fold. Pyramid pose. Bringing that head down. Not our forward fold. Gazing back towards that back foot. Inhale, bring it up, flat back here. You can walk those blocks up just a little. We're going to take that back foot, bring it back forward. Toes are parallel. Exhale, forward fold this time. Very nice. On that inhale, slowly come all the way up. You're going to release your hands from the blocks. Bring those arms up overhead. Slight back bend if that feels good to you. Exhale. Release. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna bring those feet out nice and wide. I'm gonna come over to the side so you can see. Take your blocks into the middle. Take your feet out nice and wide. Heels are gonna be in, toes will be out. On that inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down, grabbing onto your blocks. Wide forward fold here. Now you're more than welcome. You can take those blocks together. Take your forehead down onto the blocks. You can just keep your hands on the blocks, whatever's comfortable. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, come back into that wide forward fold. Again, you can always readjust your blocks, whatever's comfortable, taking them to the medium position, or maybe even that low position to release those shoulders. The weight is in the balls of our feet, so just keeping that in mind. On that inhale, slowly coming back up. Take those blocks to that high position wherever you are. Bringing those arms up overhead, press into the feet, bring it up. Slight back bend if that's available to you. On that exhale, take the hands down. So you can heel toe the feet back together or bend the knees and jump it back together. All right, we're back at the top of our mat. I just came over to the side. So we're at the top of our mat. Take the blocks over, wide on the outsides of your feet. We're going to bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, sit in your chair pose here. Keep breathing. It's all right, knees can come over the ankles in your chair pose. Exhale to straighten your body up. Chair pose here. Exhale and straighten. If you'd like to give it a little bit more burn, you can take your block, take it the long way here. Bring your hands down in front. On that exhale, come into your chair pose with the block overhead. Exhale, take it down. Now, same thing we did with our arms. Taking it up and taking it down, straighten out your body. We got 3 more. Take it down. Straighten it out. Again, this is to your own breath. For 2. Last one. Take it up. Very nice. Release those shoulders, shake it out. We're going to come all the way down, bringing your body, your bottom all the way down onto your bottom. Have a seat. Feet are going to be towards the front of the mat. So if you're not at the front of the mat, go ahead and heel toe your body towards the front. Very nice. I want you to take one block. I'm going to actually take this one so it'll be in the front. Take one block, take it in between your knees. All right, right in between your knees, keeping those knees right there. All right. If you have another block, you can go ahead and hold it in your hand. We're going to extend that block out and bring it up overhead. Extend the block back out parallel. This is to your breath. Remember, we did this seated, right? Having our legs crossed in easy pose. Do this to your breath. Same position. Keep going. Keep that lift through the chest. It makes it a little bit harder when we have to keep that block in between our thighs. Keep going. We have 3 more. Yes, I said 3. To your own breath. I'm not cueing because maybe you take it a little slow or maybe your breath is a little bit more shallow, whatever is comfortable, right? This is to your comfort level that gazes forward. Wherever you are, we meet with those arms up overhead. Lifting through the chest. And on that exhale, take the block down in front of our knees, right where our shin bones is. We hug it in. So we're giving that block, everything a hug in. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Very nice. Taking that block over to the side. Take the block out of our thighs. Go ahead and bring your soles of your feet together. Little counter stretch here. So I'm going to come over towards the middle so you can see. I'm going to take one block to the high position. The other block can come into the T position. So right on its side. Leaning forward, taking your forehead down. I'm going to come to the side so you can see. Taking that forehead down. Give it a stretch. Now you're welcome to take this into your feet. It's a very nice neutral neck here when you take it onto your feet. It's almost like a tilt action. Releasing your shoulders. And from here, if you notice, like, okay, maybe I'm comfortable in this position. Maybe I like to take the block down just a little bit more. You can do that. Keep breathing. Now you lower these blocks only to your comfort level. So even if you feel like maybe I can take one block off and really get into that forward fold, that's fine. This is your practice. This is completely up to you. We're going to take another 3 breaths right in this position wherever our blocks are. And on that next inhale, as we slowly come up to a seated position. Very nice. You can take your blocks over to either side of your body. We're going to close those thighs up like a book. Give it a little rock from left to right. So if you're not at the front of your mat, like I moved around, remember to get yourself to the front of your mat. Take one of your blocks, take it right back in between your thighs. All right? Scoop that tailbone under. Go ahead and come all the way down onto your back. So I'm going to make sure I'm forward as much as possible. Come down onto your back. We're going to hug those knees in towards our chest, even with the block. Give it a rock from left to right. Very nice. Now, as you rock back and forth, just release that tension on your lower back. We want our lower back to be in contact with the mat as much as possible. So keep going. Keep moving. Very nice. We're going to take that block. We're going to bring it down towards our feet. So hugging it in towards our feet. Extend the legs nice and long overhead. Maybe flex those toes back towards our body. And we're going to put a bend into the knee, our 90 degree position. So 90, whatever's 90 for you. Even if it feels like 90, it might not be perfectly 90 position. But our reverse tabletop position. Bring it back, straighten the leg. You can have those hands down by your side. T, hands down, hands up, whatever's comfortable. Bring the feet back up, stretch them out long. Take it down. Remember when I said do things to your breath? We're doing this to your breath. So bring it up on the inhale, down on the exhale. Nice neutral belly here. Very nice. Bring it up. Again, to your breath. We gave those arms a little burn. Now it's time to give those legs a little burn, right? Take it down. Take it back up. Take it down, 90. And back up with your breath. We're going to do 3 more. Yes, I said 3. Release your shoulders, release your head on the mat. We're focused and isolating that movement only here through the legs. All right. We have one more, I think. One more. Keep the legs long and keep them extended overhead, all right? All right. Keep it here. Press into that lower back. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. Reach down, grab that block. Bring it back in between the knees. So again, keep it nice and long here. All right, we're going to bring those feet down to tap the floor. Toes will tap. Take it back to your 90-degree position. Toes will tap. Take it back to that 90-degree position. Tap toes. 90-90, you got this. Tap the toes. And 90-90. Again, this is to your own breath. We have everything syncing with our breath. So you do this to your own breathing. Again, keeping that block in towards the thighs. Relieving that tension on the neck. Keep the shoulders down on the mat. All right, keep going. We have 3 more. I'm with the 3s today. All right. Keep going. And when we end, we're going to end in our 90-degree position, that tabletop position. I'm waiting for you right here. Very nice. We're going to release that block from in between the thighs. Take it over to the side. Hug the knees all the way in. Give it a rock from left to right. All right. Whew. All right. We're going to take our happy baby pose. Happy baby, you grab the tops of your feet or your shins, whatever is comfortable, and extend those feet towards the ceiling. We're taking those knees down towards our elbows. All right. So extend it right under your armpits. Oh, just release the tension in those inner thighs. Relieve your shoulders. Let them melt away. You're pressing those feet down. Maybe you give it a little rock from left to right. Babies are happy, right? Babies don't have bills, worries, none of that. So that's why this is happy baby. You just move, relieving that tension on those inner thighs, that lower back. Want to take the soles of those feet together. Lower those feet down. Just to really get a stretch along the opposite side of our thighs. Now, if you'd like to take those blocks right here on the outside of your thighs, you can. Because sometimes our thighs aren't ready to fully butterfly open. So maybe sometimes we just want to give it a little prop, and that's all right. Again, this is your practice, so you do what feels good to you. Pillows are also really good. This is a really good restorative pose. So even if you're feeling a lot of tension within those inner thighs, you know, if you're scrolling on the gram, you can do it right from here. Propping those legs up with blocks or pillows are really good for this as well. I'm talking because you really get the full benefit of this stretch when you just chill here for a second. And that's when that restorative posture tends to come in, where you're just relieving a little bit of that tension in those hips. Because we tend to have our hips in, we don't really stretch them out too much. So this is really helpful. We're going to take another, how many breaths? 3. All right, take your 3 breaths. Just let your thighs expand open. Even if you feel like, hey, I want to just bring those blocks out a little bit and let the thighs really open up, that's fine. Feet push forward, that's fine. On that next inhale, close those thighs up like a book. Give it a little rock, windshield wiper rock from left to right. Go ahead and move your blocks over to one side. Let your knees fall over one side, wherever they are. Let the knees fall. We turn our gaze away from our knees. Hands can be out to a T. Whatever's comfortable. On that next inhale, keeping those knees back up and over to the opposite side. Let them fall wherever they are. Gaze away from your knees. Now, this is just letting everything release down. You don't have to have any rhyme or reason to it. Just really getting that stretch here. And on that next inhale, we take our knees back up to center. Crossing one leg over the right, figure 4. Letting that foot fall all the way over. Maybe you can hug the top of the foot. Really feeling that stretch. Turn your gaze away from your knees. On that inhale, take the foot back to center. Uncross the knee. Give it a little rock. Other side. Cross it over. Figure 4. Take the foot down on the opposite side. Again, you can hold on to the top of the foot. Look away from the knees. Now, if that shoulder doesn't come down, that's okay. You just want to relieve that tension, maybe taking that hand out to aid the shoulder to come down, but we're not forcing it down. We really want to feel that stretch right here, right on that outer hip there. On that inhale, take it back. Give it a rock. Release the foot. Very nice. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. Let the knees come over to one side. Turn your gaze away from your knees. Now we're opening up those shoulders. Maybe take those hands to the top of the thigh. Turn the gaze away from the knees. Now I want you to notice if maybe that shoulder comes down a little bit more than it did. Because we're not forcing it. We're letting the breath take over. We're letting gravity take over. On that next inhale, we're going to keep those knees. Keep them together as much as possible. Take them back to center. As if we had that block in between our knees. Bring it over to the opposite side. Let it fall on this side. Turn your gaze away from your knees. That hand can come over the thigh. Just being mindful that it's not on your knees. Thighs is fine. Every breath, just let your body just, right? You worked hard. You worked hard, so you deserve to just relax. On that inhale, keeping those knees together as if the block was in between our knees. Bring it back. We're going to hug in our right leg as we extend that left leg out. Extend it all the way down. Hugging that knee in, maybe give it a little rock. Swapping the legs out, hug the left in, extend the right. We're going to do that how many more times? 3. Swap it out. And swap. So that's considered 1 because that's 1 on each side. Swap it out for 2. Swap. Last swap on this side. I don't know why 3 was the number today. I didn't pick that. And last swap on this side. On that exhale, we extend it out. Bring the arms up overhead. Oh, just let the hands relax on the ground. Palms are up overhead. Let the toes relax. Maybe give them a little wiggle. Roll out those ankles. Roll them the opposite way. And just release everything down. Let the hands maybe come down by your side. Release it down. And just relax here. Because this is that point where you just let your body come down. Maybe taking a deep inhale in through the nose. And on that exhale, let your body surrender into the mat. Now, if you feel like you want to take a little bit of that pressure off of the lower back, you can always take a bend into the knee and just allow that spine to be nice and relaxed here. So maybe you find that this posture is a little bit better for you rather than keeping the legs long. So whatever's comfortable, just take one last little movement to get yourself comfortable. Maybe taking those palms to face up. Or maybe one hand over the heart and one hand over the belly. So we just allow ourselves to come to our final, maybe our favorite pose, our Shavasana, where we just take that moment to reflect. We take that moment to come back to our breath. Now, we've had awareness over our breath throughout our entire practice, really syncing our body and our breath. And I want you to just allow the chest to rise and fall. Again, with no attempts to change the movement, the rhythm. It's really allowing your body to release. Starting with your toes, ankles, knees, hips. Uncurl fingers. Relieve the tension in the lower back. Melt your shoulders into the mat. Unclench your jaw. Allow your tongue to soften. Allow your eyes to release. Head is surrendered into the mat. Give yourself permission to just relax here. Almost having that floaty feeling where you're just here. The earth rises to support you. There's nothing you have to do in this moment. Together we'll take 3 breaths in silence, just to complete our 3. And when you're ready, beginning to bring awareness and movement back into your body, wiggling your fingers, your toes, hugging one knee at a time in towards your chest. Gently rolling over to one comfortable side, cradle your head. And when you're ready, using that top hand to push yourself up to a comfortable position. We're going to take our hands to heart center. our thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. Thanking your body for showing up for you. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day and your practice. I wish you the best day. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat. Share it with others because energy is infectious and we want to share good, positive energy. Namaste. All right, how's your arms feeling? How's your lower body feeling? Let me know in the chat, in the comments. Let me know how you feel because we worked today. So if you want to pat yourself on the back, because you did that. You did it. Let's turn up the bed because, I like to have a little bit more movement to get us back ready for our day, right? A little bit ready. There we go. All right, let's see who we got. We got Twitch. She had some technical difficulties this morning. All good now. We got Marilyn Henderson. Hello. Florence. Hello, I'm Flo. Twitch is saying great practice. I hope you enjoyed it. All right, we are working today. I hope you enjoyed this practice because, this is one that you probably want to save because with those blocks, we go through it. Now, today is the 11th. Hey, Lime Lemon Soda. Lime Lemon Soda said it was very good. It was really good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, I see those thumbs up. Yes, we already got 6 thumbs up already. Thank you. With those blocks, you don't even realize how much movement you can do with the blocks. So many people think that the blocks are just to get you into a supportive stance, but they are not that heavy. But when you're holding them and moving them, they become like weights. So these are really low impact weights. All right, B Family said that was good for the inner thighs. Good stretches also. Thank you. I appreciate you for being here. I thank you so much. All right, I want you to enjoy your day. Enjoy your stretching. Oh, and let me know. This is a good time to let me know inside of the chat. For Christmas and New Year's, they land on Saturdays. What are we thinking about for Christmas? Should we do it Friday, Christmas Eve? Should we do Sunday, day after Christmas? Let me know in the chat because whatever we do, we're going to do that same thing for New Year's because both days land on a Saturday. So rather we do it live or we pre-record for Saturday because I want you to enjoy that time with your family. Family time is always great. And I am going to be enjoying time with my family as well. New Year's has a double purpose for me. It's also my anniversary of New Year's. So I'm definitely going to be relaxing and enjoying time with family as well. All right. So before we leave, I know it is Christmas time. And I told you that I was working on a whole nother project that I couldn't wait to share with you. And I remembered to bring it on film. So that is my Unleash Your Melanin Magic. These are for all of my ladies here. And this is activity cards. So these activity cards, they are here every single week. You have an activity. And I'll bring it a little bit closer so that you can see because this is actually 52. But there's several different cards here. Like this one says lights, camera, action. Right? And I'll read the back of that one. That one says, it's your own daytime talk show. So think of yourself as a national stage. You have to talk about topics. What would you discuss? It's all here if you want to pause it. But these are some great cards that you can pretty much put it on paper is another one. These are activity cards for women. When we just want to break up the monotony, I'm going to actually do a whole unboxing on this. So don't worry. I'm waiting for all the things to come in. I see Friday. So Friday looks like one that we can do. So I wanted to show these cards. They are on my website. You can also go to Melanin Queen Creative and get those as well. Twitch is saying all the shout outs to everyone and enjoy your weekend. So it looks like we got one vote for Friday. So Friday we could go live Christmas Eve. And maybe that might be good just to kind of go live and make it easy for everyone. So we'll do that. We'll do Friday. If anyone has, and I'm going to put a poll out on YouTube as well, so we can also pick. Friday may be a good day. We'll do Friday and go live, and that'll get us into that holiday. I got to figure out and get a Christmas theme. I think I'm finally in the Christmas mood. So probably next class and class after that, we're going to do some like holiday theme music. Okay. B family said, okay, cool. All right. Well, I hope that you enjoy your day. I see everybody still staying on. Thank you so much. All right. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see you same time, same place right here on YouTube. Remember, like, share, subscribe. And I will see you again next week. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Until next time.